What is going on, beautiful people? I hope and pray that you all are just doing incredibly well. So listen, on this video, I want to talk about how you can get your first or next flip funded. So many people think and believe that you have to have millions in the bank or a rich uncle to actually start flipping houses. And that's just not the case. So before we dive into it, I'm going to ask that you please like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff so we can spread the word and the message that we are building generational wealth by serving other people. All right. And also, towards the end, I'm going to show you a hack using AI on how you can get that deal funded even faster. All right. Now, when it comes to fixing up houses, rehabbing houses, and actually getting into this industry, most people think that it's extremely hard to do, and it's really not. Okay. I want you to even think about this. This is a little side note here. Real estate is all about solving problems, not just problems for your property owners, but even problems for yourself. So if you have the heart or the desire to start fixing up and flipping or remodeling, well, guess what? If you don't have the money, then the biggest problem that you need to solve right now is getting access to capital. And it's a lot easier than you may think. Now, when it comes to getting access to capital, what I like to use is two things, either a PML, which stands for private money lending, or HML, which stands for hard money lending. Now, let's talk about the difference between the two. Now, a PML, I will use 99.9% of the time to get my deals funded. What a PML is just an individual. That could be you right here watching this video. You can be a private money lender. I'm personally a private money lender. So your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your auntie, all of these individuals, your coworkers can become private money lenders, okay? And what's amazing about private money lending is every single thing is negotiable, right? So you could be thinking too that, well, hold on, I don't know anybody in my circle that has money. So you think that's a limiting belief. Let's say, for example, that somebody you know is a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, a teacher, a fireman, a police officer. Let's just say they've been working a steady job for the last 5 to 10 years, and they have been investing in some type of retirement account. Okay. Well, they can actually take that money and roll it over into what's called a self-directed IRA. And you can do the same with your personal funds if you're investing in a retirement account. And when you roll your money into this self-directed IRA, it gives you the ability to manage and invest your money the way that you see fit and not leave it in the hands of some random person, right? Because most people don't even know what they're investing in a 401k, or even who's managing those accounts. But that's a whole nother rant and a whole nother video, okay? But what's amazing about this is that your money is protected by the asset, because most of the time when you're a private money lender, or you should actually be what's called first lien position, meaning if something goes south, then you can foreclose on that property, take ownership of that property, and sell it and get your money back out of it. Okay. I want you to know that there's tons and tons of people who are willing to become your private money lending, right? A lot of these private money lenders are in networks. I will say you do have to join some type of elite or high level community to get more access to private money lenders, like the Real Estate Corral. I'm going to do a self plug here, right? We have access to private money lenders right here in the community that are open and willing to fund your deals. But I'll share a story with you about how not easy, but how easy it could be to find a private money lender. So I'm a big cigar guy. I love my Cuban cigars and stuff. And so there is a cigar shop downtown Dallas where I like to go and work out of sometimes just to switch it up a little bit. And they have a conference room in there. And so there was me and another gentleman sitting there kind of across from each other. and I was on the phone discussing a deal that I was working on, a project we were working on. And then when I got off the phone, the gentleman said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I don't want to intrude, but what do you do? What type of work do you do?" And I told him I'm a real estate investor. And, we started, just making small talk, and I was showing him pictures of the project I had going on. Well, his response was, "Awesome. Are you ever looking for more capital?" I started doing private money lending, and I have $180,000 that I'm looking to tie up right now. Is this something that you could use? Absolutely, it is, right? So you'll be surprised how much opportunity is right there in front of you when you are letting individuals know what you are doing. Okay, so I do prefer private money lending. Now, the second side of that is going to be hard money lending. Now, hard money lending is like a bank or an institution, something like that, like a brick and mortar place. The downfall with hard money lending is that they have certain requirements, right? Some may check your credit, some may not. Some may um, only fund deals in certain areas, some may not. So it really just depends on what specific hard money lender you're going with, okay? Some may fund the entire project, some may not. So it's going to vary there, but it's still an incredible opportunity for you to get started in the game, okay? Now, let's say you watch this video, you're like, "Clifford, I'm ready to rock and roll. I got my eye on a property that I'm ready to attack." Well, now I'm going to show you how you can find the top uh, hard money companies anywhere. All right. So I'm going to share my screen here. So I have my AI pulled up right here. This is Perplexity that I use. So I'm going to put in here, I need a list of the top 20 hard money lender to fund my flip. I need, let's say you're a new investor. I need companies. Let me check my spelling. That, I think I still spelled that wrong. I need companies that will fund new investors. And now it's pulling this data for us. Look at here. Imagine this in less than what, a minute, 2 minutes? Now we have a list of the top 20 hard money lenders for new investors, and it's going to break it down. Fast approvals for fix and flip financing. They got little details. Flip funding right here, flexible underwriting, competitive rates, baseline, ground floor, and it's just printing it. Do hard money, new silver. And now what you can do is you could probably even take this a step further and say, "Hey, could you give me the phone number for each one of these companies?" Just like that. Is that not insane? All right. So now you have a list that you can go in here and actually reach out to every single one of these hard money lenders and say, "Hey, I have a new flip opportunity in Dallas, Texas. Can you fund this deal for me?" And now you are solving your own problems to get you in the game to start flipping houses. So if this was helpful for you, put a fire emoji in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And I will see y'all on the next one.